Cinematic.
Fish jumping right into our nets. Go, go!
Ale cicho jest, kurde. Płynie, patrzcie jaka flota aliancka, jakaś mała taka.
Any second.
Continue our approach, Captain.
Aye.
Tandred, to jest brat Jane'y.
Lady Proudmoore, the mission was a success. Our stealth agents are clear of the area.
Thank you, Spy Master.
O my god, to jest w kampanii było. To było zajebiste.
I'll activate our surprise just as soon as we're in range.
Guzik!
Now.
Steady.
Shit! W końcu gnomy! Hype!
High Tinker.
Pyk! O nie! Gnomy! Please, no nose! Puuu, no widziałem się na Reddicie, kurde. Ale zareagowała, czas reakcji. Shit, to jest tak epickie ten gnom tutaj. Yeah! Boom! Nice. Jakby ktoś się zastanawia, dlaczego te statki w ogóle wybuchły, to dlatego, że w kampanii alianckiej mieliśmy właśnie misję, gdzie jakby praktycznie większość floty statków obłożyliśmy jakby pod wodą, obłożyliśmy jakimiś tam ładunkami wybuchowymi. I teraz właśnie podpłynąc, żeśmy rozwalili. Tylko zastanawiam się... O my god, to już jest trash. Tylko zastanawiam się właśnie... Co z resztą floty, bo my tam odzyskaliśmy tam dosyć duży kawałek floty. A tak się zastanawiam właśnie. No dobra, let's go. Ja tutaj niestety jestem w marksmanship, więc w zasadzie jestem łakiem tak naprawdę. Jak nie będzie mi szło, to najwyżej zmienimy speka w sumie. Żeby tutaj jakoś nie odstawać. Zarobisty cinematic, bardzo podoba mi się, fajnie. Okej, lądujemy w porcie w Dazaralor. Nice, ale to fajnie wygląda. Jakieś tarcze takie osłonne walnięte. Lecą kurde żyrokoptery. Fajnie na razie wygląda. Zobaczymy, może jakiś bojem mi poleci. A kurwa, jest! Jest i bojem, boys! Coś tak czułem! Coś tak czułem, że będzie boje. Jest i bojem, boys! Ale statystyki ma nawet dobre. Nawet zajebiste. Zobaczymy, jak nie będę mógł tego sprzedać, to tego. Streamer loot i drugi. Outsiders. Jaki fart! Przepraszam najmocniej, fart fartem, ale na poprzednim rajdzie nie zdobyłem ani jednego boe. Ani jednego boe nie zdobyłem, stąd też... Więc proszę tu się powstrzymać od inwektywów w moją stronę. To jest boss? To już jest boss? Okej, nie odwróciłem się. Ej, czekaj, to jest boss? Ja nie chcę nic mówić, ale my chyba tak trochę... Oh my god, czy to jest taki... To jest taki brain dead? Czy to jest taki LFR brain dead? Co to ma niby być? Blinding Fate. What the fuck? Co to ma niby być? Dobra, trzeba tego spesować. Okej. Brain nie, ale... Ale nie, przepraszam najmocniej. To nie ja. Lel thought it was a mini boss. What? The fucking shit, boys? Ludzie myśleli, że to jest mini boss. Oh my god. Lulululululul. O pierdziele. Ile wipe'ów na pierwszym bossie? Obstawiamy. Nie no, czekajcie, no bo nikt nie był gotowy, to wiecie. Sprawdźcie ile kosztuje, ale co kosztuje?
Okay, I think everybody was so excited by the cutscene that they thought that was a mini boss. So
Jaki on ma głos!
this is an actual boss. It's not a mini boss. We're gonna have to take this a little bit more seriously, I think. All right, so this boss is nice and simple. You have to either you have different stages where you have to either focus the ads or focus the boss. If you focus the boss, when it's got the, I think it's called the Hammer of Righteousness.
Jaki lektor!
That means that it's going to stack up debuffs on the boss, and when the bar fills, then it's going to do progressively more and more damage. So what we're going to do is we're going to tank the boss over on the right. I'll put a marker up over there. I'm going to be tanking the ads over on the red. We've got to keep the ads as far away from the boss as we possibly can. You're going to be able to see, if you take a look in the spell book, you can see exactly which abilities it is.
Test. Raz, dwa, penis. Raz, dwa, penis. Test, penis. Halo? Raz, dwa, penis. Raz, dwa, penis. Holy shit, nie to. Halo? Penis.
I can't quite remember.
Yeah.
I think it's the Crusader that does the blinding light, so make sure you look away from the Crusader when it casts that. Apart from that, this is pretty much a cookie cutter kind of boss where we just have to grind it down, and we save heroism for 30% because at 30% it does 30% more damage, and at 30% I don't think it's going to spawn any more ads either. The boss is also going to do a wave of holy light that's going to go between the boss and the ads. Try and get the ads out of it if at all possible, although I understand if that's not going to be possible.
Te słuchawki mam podłączone do komputera tego Steamowego, ten mam do gamingowego.
Yeah,
ja
the penance, that's a good point. We have to have an interrupt order on the healing ad, the disciples. The interrupt order is to interrupt heal, followed by penance, followed by divine burst. Do not interrupt divine burst, as it's purely a damaging ability. Unless we've got loads and loads and loads of
Miciu, dzięki
interrupts.
wielkie za
Just focus on the heal,
witam.
or focus on the penance, because those are the ones that will actually heal.
Taki koleś ma chillowy głos, taki
don't bother with the
YouTube'owy.
divine bursts.
Dobry głos.
Apart from that, this is pretty straightforward. I don't think I've missed too much out. Okay, so let's make sure we've got all of our buffs. We're going to be having Colster. Let me just assign main tanks as well.
Gdzie są moje flaski? Tu.
Colster, I'm giving you an assist as well, so you can manage to do stuff. Great.
By the way, somebody left.
Yeah, it's fine. We lost an equal number of healers and DPS, so we're in a good position.
Ah, sure.
Just got to make sure that it's scaling correctly. It's saying 19. We'll wait for half a minute until that person leaves.
Sure. By the way, do we have any people sign up to interrupt the ads, or is it the tank that just interrupts the heal penance and stuff?
Because the melee should be on the melee should be on the disciple as well. Just focus down the disciple. What's going to happen as well is when the boss switches, the boss is actually going to also buff one of the ads. When one of the ads gets buffed, he or she needs to be focused down immediately, if at all possible.
Dobra, no to straightforward.
Okay,
dobra,
cool.
bardzo
So it's down to
łatwe.
18 players, so let's do a ready check.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Also, don't get hit by the blinding light for
Yeah.
the people that are in ranged. Stay behind the boss. So the
Jesteś
the
na
little
streamie,
wave of
masz
light
szansę się
will
wykazać.
always go towards the minions that spawn.
On
So
streamuje
just
właśnie
stay behind the
teraz.
boss. If the boss is let's say tanked at
Rest quick, baby.
red marker, we'll go to Skull with the ads and just stand on
Okay.
the left here. But the
Two
mages
streamers
can stand
meet.
there.
Let's go.
Okay, here we go. 5 seconds.
4, 3, 2, 1.
You will pay for invading our lands.
You should be focused on the ads right now, I believe.
No bo oni chcą ady zabijać po prostu, no okej. No i teraz zostałem kurde blinda. Zajebiście. Oni chcą zabijać ady, okej. No to jak chcą się zabijać?
He's on 40 stack. So we should start by boss.
Okay.
Okej. Ja myślałem, że trzeba przytrzymać te moby. Bo teraz on nie ma na kogo tego wykastować.
Beware.
2, 1.
So it looks like you can judge whether you should damage the boss or not based on what color its bar is. If its bar is red or orange, you can focus the boss. But when it's yellow like this, you need to switch. You need to go on the ads now. So it's the seal of Retribution, I think.
Yeah. We have to start by ads either way, because we're gonna wipe this.
Okay, I got too many stacks on me. Okay, so what's going wrong right now is people aren't switching from the ads to the boss, so we just need to make sure that when the boss has the seal of Retribution, that you're never focused
Seal
on
of
the boss.
Retribution.
You
Czy
go
ja
for
nie
the
mam
ads.
tych... Seal of Retribution.
Yes,
jak to
and
było?
also we have to start by killing the boss, not the ads.
Don't increase...
Okay, until it gets to what
Okay.
percentage of its energy bar.
It is a debuff. You're not supposed to kill the boss when he has.
Jakbym był w BM-ie, to zrobiłbym jeszcze
what it's
więcej
called.
DPS-u.
The seals.
I
When
think
the
it
boss has
starts.
seal,
I think
seal
it
of
starts
frag-
with. I think it starts with that seal, though, doesn't it?
No. He ends up
It
with 40.
starts with seal of retribution, then we have to focus the boss, and when he switches to seal of reckoning, we've got to switch
Big
to
baby
the ads.
TV.
Because
Ah,
Baby
so
TV,
that's the,
yeah,
when
yeah,
it gets
yeah,
the
yeah,
orange
yeah,
bar,
yeah.
that's when we don't focus
Yeah,
the boss.
exactly.
Then.
It's the opposite. Yeah.
Ah,
Okay. Yeah, we can also have just one guy that calls whenever this seal of retribution, the reckoning. I mean.
Big baby TV. Okej, jest koleś.
considering how I'm focused on the boss as the tank
O
of it,
nie,
I'll
koleś
just
ma make
więcej
więcej widzów od nas.
I tell you when it's
Poland
time to
not
switch
strong,
off the
moi
ads.
drodzy. Poland
Yeah.
not strong.
Yeah, but if you need to reset the stack second time off, it's no problem.
Nie, ale mi się wydaje, że nie
Roger
powinniśmy
that.
zabić
Thank
tych
you,
mobów.
Colster.
Przynajmniej tak to
So, yeah.
wyglądało, że jednak gdzieś
Just-
trzeba
just-
powstrzymywać, ale...
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
just call it when you want it. It's no problem.
Okay. When it does a long cast, I should be able to intervene and charge to be able to get away from it.
Many deals for it.
Ale whatever. Cały czas scrap mi się pokazuje, masakra. Let's go. Let's go.
So when it has Retribution, we focus the boss, and when it has Reckoning, we focus the ads.
Yeah.
To jest pierwszy boss, tak jest, to jest pierwszy boss, moi drodzy. Let's go. Znaczy oni chcą po prostu iść na Disciple, no dobra, no to whatever, jak chcecie iść na Disciple, to jest... Oh my god. Dobra, weźmy sobie, łączmy ten.
Alright, here we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Noah, grant me strength.
So we stay on the boss for now.
Yeah. Go away from out.
Look away from the Crusader.
Why? We're killing ads, guys, and it's getting 40 stack.
Dobra.
I don't think everyone is in voice chat.
Yeah, that might be it.
Okay, why did it get the stacks there? Was it because people were nuking the ads?
Yep.
Yeah, 2 ads died. Ads
Yeah,
give
I
20
guess
stacks to the
you're
boss.
just supposed to kill the one ad, and then during the fight you have to switch up to the other ads. Based on the video I watched, so
Okay.
that's why I don't think we should kill the ads. We should kill
No,
one of the ads, and then during the fight we should have 2 ads, kill the boss, and then like we have the judgment right now on this Crusader, and we should kill the Crusader right now. Powinniście zbić około 20% bossa, a wtedy zabijać ady. We could also do like we could nuke the boss to like 20%. I mean, get him off 20%, and then we should focus one of the ads. We'll also do it like this.
I honestly think it's just easier to don't kill any ads at the start at all, and then just go to the boss. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay. Okay. I thought you said kill one of the ads.
No.
Now let's just ignore the ads completely. Focus the boss at the start, and then we'll see when it switches if we can stop the stacks completely.
Pierwszy boss już
That's what
łatwiej,
we're
nie? Bo
trying to-
ludzie kompletnie nie rozumieli taktyki.
Basically, we need to just figure out what exactly is causing the stacks, and it looks like it's when you're focusing the ads when she has her seal of retribution up.
When an ad dies, the boss gains like 20 stacks. So,
Oh, so yeah, it just requires 2 ads.
Wow, he's in Retribution.
Oh shit. Retribution phase. Yeah, so we're not supposed to kill any ads during the phase with the seal of retribution. Only when the judgment thing, like the empowerment of one of the ads. Morciaszek mój nadworny, kurde, chce mi sprawdzić, ile będzie ten belt kosztował. Elo, siemano. Powodzonka, dziękuję. Znaczy spoko, że grupa się tak od razu nie schodzi.
Cool.
No właśnie dlatego mówię, że to jest ten. Bijecie bossa, wtedy leci buffy na ady, to wtedy zabijacie wszystkie ady. I tak dalej. No,
Yeah,
to,
we can
ja
have
to
our
rozumiem.
casters switch to interrupt the. If any of the mages can use their counter spells, and then we can have Colster doing some of the interrupts on the disciple.
Also, if one of the ads manages to cast the heal, you can dispel it.
That's true.
Or even better, you can spell steal it.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You will pay for invading our lands. Delight judges all. Delight judges all.
Yeah, switch to the ad.
Beware.
Yeah, switch the ads now. Switch to ads. Everybody switch to ad.
We're supposed to kill the big one. With the Razani Disciple.
Yep.
With the judgment.
Focus the ad that's been buffed by the boss. Watch the wave of light. It's coming towards the ads. Watch the wave of light.
We're not supposed to kill the other ads now. Switch to boss.
Not boss yet, is it? It's still got reckoning. It's still got reckoning.
Yeah.
Don't switch to boss yet. It's got reckoning.
Yeah.
Stay on ads.
That's the wrong one.
I think I have to damage it, if you know what I mean. Because I've got a sword that makes it so that when I damage it and it gets energy, it still doesn't go. Okay, get ready to switch to boss. Switch to boss now.
Okej, bo też tak nie do końca rozumiem tej walki, tak teraz patrzę.
Need to reset stacks. Can you taunt off, please? Thank you.
Take the ads away, please. O, odwracałem się już, kurwa.
Need to still stay on boss for now. Can we combat res the healer? We probably don't have a combat res. What do we do? Try and reset my stacks.
Watch out, blinding light.
Did it. That's useful. Can you try and keep calling that?
Well, that's the wrong.
Disciple? Disciple.
Get the ads now.
Focus ads? Yeah, focus ads, please. Don't focus boss, focus ads.
O kurwa mać.
Now don't hit the boss. It's
Don't
so
hit boss, yeah.
go.
Don't
Just
hit the
wait
boss.
around.
Can you taunt the boss, please? Taunt the boss off me. Thank you, Colster.
No,
Focus boss
no,
now. Focus boss now. Pop heroism. Oh, we've already used it.
Boss bombed.
Take him, I need to take ads.
Just focus boss.
Finish the boss, yeah. Watch out, blinding light. Dobra. Ten pierwszy boss
Do we have to look away from the boss when it does
No,
blinding
no.
light?
It is a
no.
crusader.
The ads. Okay. Yeah, okay.
And you got the aggro on it.
Yeah, like now, the ad casting.
Kill the boss.
Boss, please. Yeah, nice.
He's on 1 mil.
I just got it.
Can you taunt boss? Ah, it's going down.
Nice.
Okay, good job.
Easy.
All forces advance. Establish a
And I'm not even close, baby,
don't
right?
want any surprises.
Yeah,
Ja
Oh wow,
pierdzielę.
that's a good start.
Before the horde returns to
Ten
the
Breath of One Sandy.
Ooh, a
One
dagger. for someone.
Sandy.
Nice. Don't got weapon already.
We had a deal.
with me. Press
Dobra,
forward.
fajnie ten pierwszy boss. Bardzo łatwy w
Next fight
zasadzie.
is gonna be
Take Telfa.
a little bit new to people. Has a cool new mechanic that's for the tanks. You're gonna be put into a little mini game. You're gonna
Yeah. Yeah.
get
I'll,
flown up into the air, and then you're gonna have to face monks that are gonna charge at you. Face them, you deflect their attack. If you don't, you get. And,
I'll talk
That's
about it when
normal,
we get there.
that's
I've read
normal.
about it. Just want to enjoy the roleplay a little bit.
Tak swoją drogą, ja nie wiem czy coś z tych Champions of the Light poleciałoby mi. O
Let's go,
kurwa,
charge.
fajne te. Chociaż nie, to widzę Focus Fire Rhythm tylko. Kurwa. Dziękuję kochanie. To jest Warfront tutaj, Mars.
Do we clear up this way, I guess? Looks like we sneak our way up this way. Is everyone ready to clear ads? Let's go.
Zapomniałem o tych sealach, kurwa. Zapomniałem, że to są inne seale. Niż normalnie. Mamy War-Torn Fate. Co, zapomniało się coina, totalnie. Niestety. Troszkę mi się ten... Ale ładnie pachnie, kurde. Pierwszy boss i już Azerite. Pierwszy boss i już nie dostałem Azerite'u. Kurwa. Zobaczmy tego drugiego, co on tam dropi. Chest tam. In the Rhythm to jest... O, yeah, ma ten... Unearning Vision. Unearing Vision. Rapid Reload jest słabe. Rzeczy jest Covenant, nie wiem co to jest.
This boss had like 30 million. Roigahun has like 100 million.
Yeah, but that's Retribution, which has a fight in which you deal 100% increased damage, and you burst it down for like 60 mil.
Well, yeah, but like 3 times more.
This is like normal though. It's a bit different how this is scaling. I'm not sure. I thought that
Panie,
Blizzard
przynoszę
were
złe
going to make
wieści,
it so
ponieważ
that
nie ma tego boja na
people who
rynku.
had done heroic
Nie wiem, za ile wystawi tego
clears
mojego
of
boja.
Cahoon would
Jak sobie
find
teraz
at least
patrzę.
normal a little bit challenging. We'll see though.
It
Now,
is.
the thing
The
is, you
7th boss
gotta
is
look at it in another way. This is meant to be normal, and it's meant to be for the gear that we use right now. And we haven't got the 5th trait unlocked. That should be a huge damage booster for everybody. And also the Azeroth has 20% increased stamina, double buff your HP by at least 20k.
Okay.
Z 200k? Co ty? To
But
więcej.
still, we are
Prostszą
way
Gultierą?
over
Wydaje mi się,
here
że
for this.
pierwszy boss jest naprawdę prosty.
Yeah,
Ja nie widziałem jeszcze tam tych reszty walk,
As
więc...
far as I can tell, there's only one new mechanic on Heroic for the first boss, and that is that she uses a divine shield on the ads to make them immortal to damage.
Yeah.
Lovely.
I mean, it's
That's
not
it.
that. You
There's
legit
only
have to
one new
wait
mechanic
around
for Heroic.
for the boss. That's not. Apparently, on higher difficulties, it's just more and more waiting around. That's what I've read about.
The ammo seems like a bit much though.
Boże, MM Hunter jest
Yes.
kurde viable, boys. Rajduję
Only
MM,
one
nikt mnie nie widzi. Oh my god, będziemy walczyć z Longboyem.
I think that's because we were switching. Pretty awkward DPS rotations.
Interrupt the breaths of fire if possible, because they are annoying.
My god, jestem królem AoE! Oh my god, serio. Czyli wiem, że to ma całkiem fajny klip, ale... że aż tak? Nie. Dobra, musimy to tutaj pozabijać. Karawan Brontosaur.
Boys, how about we all watch the Fatos video? Something like that, so we know the tactics.
I mean, I'm down. That's what, for 5 minutes or so.
Wydaje mi się, że tu jest troszeczkę inna mechanika, tak swoją drogą. Oczywiście. Na tym bossie. To było 395 item level,
Yeah,
tak
you can
jest.
watch the Fat Boss video, or there's another YouTuber called Hazelnutty Games who does pretty much the same thing, but she seems to do it a lot quicker.
Hazelnut. Widziałem ją na Bliskonie. Hazel.
We got a decent bit until we get to the boss fight of Trash, so let's do that first.
O, chore! O Boże. Myślałem, że coś mi wsadziłaś takiego, ten tak... Miałem obawy przed przegryzieniem. Oczywiście, winogronką. Winogronko do gęby.
Kill the Beastmaster first.
Jezu, jakie to ma burst, holy shit. Nierealne, patrzcie teraz. Fajnie, że są te, fajnie jest trash, podoba mi się ten trash tutaj. Podoba mi się ten trash. Ominęło, będę na kanale live? Tak, to będzie na kanale live, sobie nagrywam. Zobaczymy, już się nie mogę doczekać. No normalu waypidu. Dobra, jest i grong. A to był ten nasz grong, to jest nasz ziomek, bo my go w kampanii właśnie ten mieliśmy. Dobra, to jest to tutaj. Tutaj będzie boss.
Run away, run away.
Hug the boss! Hug the boss!
Okay, so let me explain the things that I know about the boss, and then whether you want to add things afterwards. That's great. Let's just let the roleplay finish.
On my homeworld, I leveled countless.
Czy mam listę z addonów zrobionych, którą korzystam? Częściowo tak, na dole. Powinieneś mieć taką Curse Forge. Taki addon powinien być. Dazarol prostsze. Czy wydaje mi się, że... Nie wiem. O, tak powiem.
Okay, so this boss, there are two bosses. There's what you would want to call a mage on the right, and what you would want to call a monk on the left. So Mara Grimfang is the monk, and Anathos Firecaller is the mage. So we need to make sure that the monk always has lower HP than the mage. So your priority is to always keep the skull lower than the cross. You don't,
Takie
bad things are
niedobre
gonna
rzeczy
happen.
pije właśnie.
So each of the two have a variety of different abilities. Firstly, the monk
Czyli,
can
czy schudłeś?
teleport,
Nie, po
and then
prostu
she's
odciąłem
going to
włosy.
do like a whirling series of kicks in the raid. It's very important that somebody goes and melees the boss, the monk, as soon as they can, because it will actually interrupt the spinning storm. So that's an important thing to do, so it doesn't do a huge amount of AoE damage.
Maybe a
Other
rogue
things
with
we have-
a shadow step or something.
Yep, as you can see, the whirling jade storm in the chat. Thank you, Akira, for linking these. Okay, so there's a series of challenges for the tanks to do. As this is normal difficulty, I think only the tanks have to do them. But on heroic difficulty, everybody has to know this mechanic, so at least listen up. So for the tanks, what's going to happen is that you're going to be spawned inside this green, kind of like a figure of 8, but multiple-sided shapes. And then you have to stand still inside it. And then an enemy is going to come from each of these rings that surround you. And what you have to do is you have to turn and face each enemy as it approaches you. And then if you don't do this, you're going to take a huge amount of damage, basically.
A jakiś boss padł jeden.
Also,
pierwszy.
what's going to happen is that when all of the
Miselucik.
ads, after you finish that kind of figure of 8
Hola.
fight thing, the multi-sided strike, the tank is going to get a big debuff. So we have to switch who's tanking the monk after that. So you've got to make sure that the person who just took that debuff isn't going to be tanking the monk after, as far as I can remember. So I think it's called
Zajebiste
burnout or
statystyki.
something. The mage is also going to have a special ability where I guess it's a he. Yeah, he, even though he's wearing a dress, is going to get a big shield and then is going to cast Pyroblast inside it. Now, this shield also makes the mage uninterruptible. So what we have to do is we have to switch our damage to the mage, and then we have to nuke the mage down through the shield, and then we can interrupt.
Zajebisty gun.
Loads of people are going to get debuffs on them as well, so all of the healers need to focus
Jaki zajebisty.
dispelling the raid. A lot of people are going to get debuffs. If you can do mass dispel, we've got 2 lovely priests inside the raid, that would be great. If you can't, then just do it individually. Other things that we need to focus on are... Oh, wait a minute, sorry, this is just a heroic ability. But on heroic difficulty, there are going to be magma traps that are on the ground. And we need rogues, for example, to do shadow cloak thingy and then step on it and then do slow fall when the people get knocked up in the air. But we don't need to worry about that on normal difficulty yet.
Czyli na normal tego nie ma, dobra.
Another thing that's going to happen is bombs are going to be spawned on the ground,
Ja
and they're
wiem,
going to
jaka
have
jest taktyka.
smoke around them. It's going to be like a rogue has just used smoke bomb. And that means that you can't actually damage the bomb because they're shrouded. So what you have to do is go inside the smoke if you're a ranged caster to be able to shoot the bomb, or if you're a melee caster, you can just, if you're a melee damage dealer,
Strasznie
you
za
can
wiele
just run
tłumaczek
straight
gadać,
in
ale
and nuke the bomb. That's an important thing to do, because if they
jest ta faza
explode, that's
na
going to hurt us a lot.
30% energii. Pojawiają
I'm
się
not sure how you're supposed to do it.
smoke
I
bomby i w
think
środku
they
są
have
takie
enough,
magmy,
quite
które
a
trzeba
lot,
zepchnąć.
quite a bit of HP. I have to just... So we have an order in which we kill them. We have the entire group just go from...
Just make sure that you just go into the smoke and nuke it down. I think that's what we have to do. Okay, so at 60%, I think what's going to happen is the monk and the mage are going to put like an ice barrier up between us and between us and the bosses. What we have to do is we have to go and nuke our way through the vulnerable bit of the ice to be able to get to the bosses again, to interrupt them. If we find that we break down one bit of ice and we still can't get to them, then we can get like a spirit orby thing, I think, to be able to make another bit of ice vulnerable to be able to get towards them. And that's really it. After we get to 100 power on the mobs, then they're going to transform into, I think, like a dragon and a tiger. And then what's going to happen is the monk is going to do frontal cone damage, so don't stand in front of the monk. And the phoenix or the dragon is going to burn the ground, so don't stand in the fire. And that's it. That's the boss.
No.